Hey there, champs! Welcome to PRO Wrestle Insider, your WWE update station. Hit that bell and let's step into the ring. The holidays are usually a time for celebration, warmth, and familiar traditions, but Monday Night Raw proved that nothing in WWE follows a predictable script. What was advertised as a festive Christmas episode quickly transformed into something far darker and far more memorable. Fans tuned in expecting cheerful surprises, light-hearted moments, and holiday-themed fun. Instead, they witnessed a shocking return that flipped the entire night on its head. Seth Rollins reappeared in the most unexpected way imaginable, using misdirection and timing to unleash chaos on one of Raw's most dominant rising forces, Bron Breakker. This wasn't a feel-good comeback. It was a calculated act of vengeance. In one unforgettable moment, WWE turned holiday cheer into storyline fire, setting the stage for a rivalry that could define the months ahead. A Christmas episode loaded with expectation, WWE had heavily promoted this episode of Raw as a Christmas special filled with surprises, and that alone created enormous anticipation. Holiday episodes traditionally lean into humor and spectacle, but fans also know WWE has a history of using themed shows to deliver major storyline shifts. Coming into the night, questions surrounded the status of several top stars, especially Seth Rollins, whose absence had been deeply felt. Meanwhile, Bron Breakker had emerged as one of Raw's most physically imposing and consistently featured performers. The combination of festive branding and unresolved tension made this episode feel dangerous in the best way possible. Viewers sensed something important might happen, even if they couldn't predict what form it would take. WWE used that expectation masterfully, allowing the audience to relax just enough before delivering a shocking narrative swerve. The lingering shadow of Seth Rollins' absence. Seth Rollins' time away from television left a noticeable void in WWE programming. Earlier in the year, his injury forced him to relinquish the World Heavyweight Championship, abruptly halting his momentum and reshaping Raw's power structure. Fans were left wondering not only when he would return, but how. Would he come back as the same performer, or would the betrayal and loss harden him? WWE allowed those questions to simmer for months, subtly referencing his legacy without giving answers. That absence made his eventual return feel monumental. By withholding Rollins until the right moment, WWE ensured that when he finally appeared, it would matter. This wasn't about nostalgia, it was about unresolved business, and that tension fueled the impact of everything that followed. Bron Breakker's rise as a dominant force. While Rollins was sidelined, Bron Breakker surged forward. Week after week, he was portrayed as an unstoppable presence, blending raw power with increasing confidence. WWE positioned him not as a temporary monster, but as a long-term investment, someone capable of anchoring the future of Raw. His alignment with influential figures and his involvement in major storylines reinforced that vision. Breakker wasn't just winning matches, he was being groomed. That made him the perfect target for Rollins' return. Attacking a lower-card wrestler wouldn't have sent the same message. Targeting Breakker immediately reinserted Rollins into the top tier and established this return as something meaningful rather than symbolic. The Santa Claus entrance that changed everything. The moment the bells began ringing, the arena reacted with confusion and curiosity. A Santa Claus appearance on a Christmas episode felt playful, almost expected. But WWE weaponized that expectation brilliantly. When Seth Rollins emerged dressed as Santa, the crowd erupted, unsure whether to laugh or celebrate. That hesitation made the next moment hit harder. Within seconds, the tone shifted from amusement to disbelief as Rollins turned violent. The contrast between the cheerful imagery and the ruthless attack created an unforgettable visual. WWE thrives on moments that stick in the audience's memory, and this one achieved that instantly. Rollins didn't just return, he hijacked the spirit of the night and twisted it into something darker. The attack that reframed the night Rollins' assault on Bron Breakker wasn't rushed or chaotic. It was deliberate and intense, designed to send a clear message. This wasn't about proving he could still fight. It was about reminding everyone who he is when fueled by purpose. Breakker, known for his resilience, was caught off guard, which made the attack feel more impactful without undermining his strength. WWE carefully balanced the moment, allowing Rollins to stand tall while preserving Breakker's credibility. The attack immediately reframed the entire episode, transforming a holiday show into a pivotal chapter of ongoing storytelling. In just a few minutes, WWE established a personal rivalry that feels layered, emotional, and destined for escalation. The history that made this moment explosive. This confrontation didn't come out of nowhere. Earlier in the year, Rollins and Breakker were part of the same faction, a group built on ambition and dominance. That alliance ended in betrayal, with Breakker playing a key role in turning on Rollins during a shocking segment overseas. That moment planted the seeds for this return. WWE rewarded long-term viewers by paying off that history instead of ignoring it. Rollins didn't attack randomly. He attacked someone who had wronged him when he was vulnerable. That context elevates the storyline from a simple rivalry to a revenge narrative rooted in memory and consequence, which is where WWE storytelling thrives. Symbolism behind the holiday disguise. Using a Santa Claus outfit wasn't just a visual gag, it was symbolism. Santa represents generosity, joy, and goodwill. Rollins subverted all of it. By returning in that disguise, he lulled both the audience and his target into a false sense of security before unleashing violence. WWE has long used visual storytelling to amplify moments, and this was a textbook example. The image of a beloved holiday figure delivering punishment instead of presents made the segment unforgettable. It also reinforced Rollins' unpredictable nature. He isn't bound by expectations, and he's willing to manipulate perception to get what he wants. That makes him dangerous in a way few performers can replicate. Where this rivalry could go. Next. WWE now has multiple compelling paths forward. A one-on-one grudge match at a major event could solidify this rivalry as a centerpiece feud. Alternatively, the story could evolve through promos, ambushes, and escalating confrontations, allowing tension to build organically. Rollins may use this momentum to chase championship gold again, with Breakker standing in his way. Or Breakker could frame this attack as a defining setback that fuels his evolution into something even more dangerous. The beauty of this storyline is its flexibility. No matter the direction, the emotional foundation has already been laid, ensuring future matches carry meaning beyond wins and losses. Why this moment will be remembered. This wasn't just a Christmas surprise, it was a narrative reset. Seth Rollins' return reasserted his relevance, Bron Breakker gained a powerful rival, and WWE created a moment that fans will reference for years. Holiday episodes rarely produce storyline pivots of this magnitude, which is why this one stands out. It combined shock, symbolism, and long-term storytelling into a single segment. Whether viewers loved it or questioned it, no one ignored it. And in professional wrestling, that's the ultimate goal. This Christmas Raw didn't deliver comfort. It delivered consequence, and that's what makes it unforgettable.